This is like the worst walk of shame ever. I would not have sat here if I knew the wind was gonna be like it is. I wanna cry. It's time to get in the woods. The wind's looking good for the spot that I want to go to. I'm looking for a doe or a buck. I'm going face paint tonight. I like wearing face paint. Nick and I are splitting up. He's getting his stuff ready right now. We're making some wild game, or excuse me, wild bird chili tomorrow. Game bird chili. I know, I love that name. Nick came up with the name. Actually, let me show you this real quick. It's really cool. Okay, these are gooseberries. Nick found them at the store. That's hilarious. We tried them for the first time today. Anyways, in here, that almost looks like ground beef, but it's not. Look at that. It's turkey legs, so dark meat. I think there are some turkey tenderloins in there. There are some pheasant breasts and pheasant legs. So it's a big hodgepodge of wild game birds, and I'm gonna make some chili with it tomorrow. I think it's going to be incredible. But we finished that up, and I think we made a game plan. Do you know where you want to hunt yet? Nick is being the cutest old man. He picked some milkweed, and he's putting it in a little bottle, and he's using it as his wind check.
Works well.
And look at it floating away. So we know the wind's blowing that way. I'm right on the edge of a thicket. There are a bunch of baby maple trees. So I found this guy. I'm gonna climb right here. I'm gonna try to get up in the tree pretty fast. I feel like deer could already be out moving. This is the same aider that the bears were chewing on. You can see some teeth marks, but they didn't really mess it up. It's beautiful. Look at this trail that's like right below me. You can see it so clearly. That's a deer trail. I'm actually a little bit closer than I normally would like to be to something like that. But I wanted to be close enough that I could shoot all the way through there. There's like a second layer of the thicket. So I can shoot if they walk far. I can shoot if they walk close. I got a really big thicket in front of me here. And then this side is like more open hardwood. I have this tree behind me, which you probably can't really tell from this camera, but it's really keeping me like hidden into the background, which is great. I'm excited. It's very crunchy too, so I should be able to hear something long before it gets to me. I don't think there's a chance they'd walk over here. They're on the other side of the thicket. Those does were just too far away from me. Oh, it's like I picked the wrong side of the thicket. But I'm hiking out right now. I strapped my jacket to the back of my pack to try and prevent sweating my butt off. It actually feels great right now. I probably didn't even need such a big jacket, but you know how I am. Good morning. Today is Monday, October 16th, I believe. There was a decent front that came through this weekend, and yesterday into last night, we had more buck movement on our cameras than most other days. Blah. Let's make some coffee. We got ourselves a fancy smanchy espresso machine. It grinds the beans for you. Oh my God, yes. Let's see how I did. Oh. I got some troubleshooting to do with this thing, but about to make myself a cappuccino still. So today is super important. This morning, this is a really big hunt because it's the first opportunity that we will have to hunt post front. The reason why this hunt is really important is because during the bad weather that was here on Saturday, deer lost an opportunity to feed, maybe multiple opportunities to feed throughout the day because the winds were so bad, because the rain was so bad, and that's why we saw so much movement yesterday. And I'm hoping that that will carry over into this morning as well. At least it should. It is muzzleloader season. So originally, I was planning on going out there with my muzzleloader because you can shoot a doe or a bear. And I have both a doe and a bear tag. But because we saw more buck movement than ever on the cameras, I'm taking my bow with me. Face paint on, hat, little neck gaiter. Ooh, I've also got, yes, oh, yes, yes. Electric hand warmer. This thing is gold, pure gold. It's by HME. I set all my stuff out last night. Abby girl. I turned a light on and Abby got in defense mode, huh? Protecting girl with her sweet soft toy. Okay, girly. Sticks are on my pack. Saddle's right here. I've got my jacket. Everything that I need. So let's get out there. I don't think the wind is on my side. It's doing the opposite of what I thought it was going to do. I'm sitting on a scrape that 2 or 3 bucks hit last night. We've been seeing more and more scrapes and rubs popping up by the day. It's a little early for them to be fully running, but it's definitely getting into that zone. Deer. Does. They definitely were spooked by something that had nothing to do with me. I wonder if someone's walking in and could have been the bears. Could be anything. I think the reason why there's not more movement is because my wind is absolute doo-doo. The weather predictions called for it to be perfect for this spot, and it is just not doing what it was supposed to. I would not have sat here if I knew the wind was going to be like it is. I will say I am very cozy. I turned my hand warmer on. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. Look at how fresh this scrape is. It's wild. That was from last night. Alright, got another camera up. I connected it and everything looks like it's good, so we'll see. Hopefully we get some action. Hi friends. It is the evening. I'm going back out. It's been raining. But yeah, it's still drizzling out, so I'll need to be careful that not too much water gets down into the barrel of the gun. Want to try and keep things dry. I've hunted with my muzzleloader in the rain before and even shot it in the rain before, and all is good. So the rain won't be a problem, just something to pay attention to. I only have a doe tag or a bear tag. No bucks with the muzzleloader right now. So if I see a bear, that would be great, but I'm expecting tonight to be a doe hunt. If they come out where they normally come out, I should have like 75 or 80 yard shot. Got my orange hat, orange vest, I have my tags. I'm gonna use the same backpack that I use when I saddle hunt, but I will take out my platform and things because I'm just going to sit on the ground. which will be fabulous. I'm using a power belt. It's a non-saboted bullet. 45 caliber. Muzzy is loaded. This thing is so ridiculous. I cannot believe that I'm going to be hiking with this thing. But it does kind of end up being worth it. It's so nice. Just makes for such a stable shot. I've used lighter sticks as well. And lighter sticks work well too, but I don't know, man. I don't think I've ever missed a deer with this thing. It'd be pretty bad if you did, no offense. I've got a warm jacket strapped to the back of my pack that I'll put on after I get in there. And I think I'm ready to rock. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm excited, and I'm nervous. You know? Lots of feels. Okay, let's hit it. The ground is super quiet, which definitely works to my advantage getting in here. I didn't bring a pad to sit on, so I'm gonna have to sit on my pack. Alright, I'm set up. It's starting to rain a little bit harder, but that's okay because the muzzy is horizontal, so there's really not water getting in the end of the barrel. I'm a little bit torn which direction to set up. I'm facing the laurel edge this way, but I've seen deer come out to my right, so I might have to be ready to spin and move and adjust on the fly. So I really need to keep my head up. And because it's raining and it's windy, I'm not going to be able to hear anything, so I have to see them. So we'll see. Let's see. I of course have my hearing protection. I'll probably pop one in now because I can't hear anyway, and then I'll just pop the other one in right before it's go time. But the gun is primed and ready to rock. I'm so glad he didn't bust. He definitely saw me. He caught my movement. But then I stopped and I did not move. And he walked off and he didn't seem too freaked out. Although I'm pissed that he caught me at all, but this is like the worst walk of shame ever. This morning, I chose to hunt with my bow in case a buck walked out. And we were so skunked this morning that I was like, you know what? I'm taking the muzzle loader. I'm not messing around. I really want to doe. I really want to get some meat in the freezer. I really want to get a deer down. And not only do I see a buck, it's a beautiful buck, and he was so close to me. I think he was like 20 yards from me on the ground. On the ground. Oh my God. I want to cry. That was so cool, but God. I'm really excited to tell Nick. I'm like excited to tell him and heartbroken to tell him all at the same time. that scared me. I thought that was a spider. Look at what's on your, look at, oh my God. I thought that was a giant spider. Spooky. Hi, baby girl. Happy girl. Happy girl. This is Abby's happy one. Come take a look at what I saw.
Oh, he's big. Yeah, look at your face.